ELAINE VARIO. My mom, Roberto de Jesus, and his mom,
Yay!
Bull, is with us, and so am I. Hi, guys. I'm Kathryn Dunn. The thoughts and opinions expressed on TKDS may not be those of the people expressing them. We just say shit. And if you'd like to say shit too, hop in here. Get in here and say shit or comment, whatever. Reach out however you can. Let's see. What else? Oh, yeah. Everything we say is true. It has not been fact-checked, so that is on you. Please do it. And I don't know. Is there anything else I need to cover?
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Thank you, Matt. All right, guys, I think we all know what's up first. In case you don't.
Whine and Whisper Light ASMR.
That's right. I just hit myself in the face opening it. I hurt my upper lip.
Oh.
Wait, listen.
So it's out of a can, and the can is not opened very well?
No, listen, hold on.
Champagne.
Did you hear that?
I hear typing.
Did you hear that?
Champagne.
It is not champagne. I'm gonna drink it now. Tell me if you can tell me what it sounds like.
You're drinking it on a train that's going 35 miles an hour.
And it'll be at the other end of the tunnel in 5 minutes.
Precisely.
No.
Can you guys guess what it is? Woo! Oh my
I'm
God.
guessing it's refreshing.
Salsa.
Woo!
Salsa.
Ooh. That's right. For those of you who guessed an entire bottle of cranberry juice, you at home
Totally what we guessed.
got it
Not even
right. So give yourselves a round of applause.
Woo!
Yay! Roberto, we're so glad to have you back.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, and we're excited. Hi, I'm pleased to meet you.
Hi, I'm Jay.
Hi,
Hey,
Jay.
Jay.
Good job raising this one. I hope you're proud. We
Aw.
are.
Aw, yeah.
I did a lot of crying last night.
Aw. Why?
You made a speech at the end of the night at the bar. It's pretty cool.
Oh,
Do you want to share any of
that's
it?
sweet. What everybody had to say about him was like
Everyone clapped.
Aw,
amazing.
I'm getting
I-
teary-eyed.
It made me feel I did something right.
She was like,
You
"Are you
did.
guys entertained?" No,
I'm
no.
sure you did more than that right, but he turned out really great. So,
Very much.
It turned out all right.
More than
well, more than all right. You've impressed people on both sides of the globe.
Thank you.
Yep.
And now, let's see what you did this week.
So we're still fighting COVID. Percentages down, but cases are 500 million. World renowned, the World Health Organization's eyes are locked for that BA.2 Omicron. Ramadan, Mubarak since April 2nd. And Lent is now wrapping up. Catholic peasants passing over to the war. Putin problems for sure. 7,000 Russian soldiers and more. The Grammys hit. No slaps and no G.I. Jane. Nas remains king. Billie Eilish made it rain. Olivia Rodrigo. Silk Sonic did pretty well. Zelensky showed up asking us all for help. NCAA, Kansas killed it against UNC. Kids are on their way to the NBA. Scotty Scheffler is now the world's best golfer. Sorry, McIlroy, we thought you'd last longer. Boston Marathon caught some flack and lost views for trying to ban people from Russia and Belarus. Ketanji Brown-Jackson made the news. The first BW from Supreme despite efforts from Ted Cruz. Scientists found a fossil in skin dating the same day the asteroid struck and caused mass extinction. 5,000 under evacuation. New Mexico, wildfires raging with resident displacement. RIP celebs who were nothing short of amazement. Gilbert Gottfried, voice of pure entertainment. We lost Liz Sheridan, we lost Estelle Harris. Both mothers from Seinfeld, now we lost all their parents. Hockey's Mike Bossy, Dwayne Haskins from the Steelers, but he was only 24 and hit by a six-wheeler. I had to mark myself safe from a subway shooting in Brooklyn. Living peacefully, but now we're back to Crooklyn.
And that was the weekly wrap down. Woo!
Yep, Ozark and Grace and Frankie.
No, it's everything you just talked about, but it's not in the chat, so we'll just have to talk about what happened this week.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do the. I thought you were gonna send the lyrics.
I know. My apologies. I didn't. But if there's anything you guys want to talk about that happened this week, now is the time.
Wow, Roberto, what event this week really stood out to you?
Do you want me to add it to the chat? I could add the
Yes,
lyrics
please.
in the chat if you want. Yeah.
But
Wait. So you want me to play it? Do you want me to play it also?
oh no, it just played.
When?
What you mean it just played? What you talking?
All right, we'll discuss this after because this is tech that we've already gone over. But like,
Whoops.
yeah, yeah. So like I said, I'm using a thing, so you can't actually see anything without Christina here. She can't play the things so that you can experience it also. But it
I
makes
didn't know
for
that.
yeah. So now all this is airing. Isn't it interesting? But
Wait, and it's going live right now?
yeah, we're live.
Okay.
The show is happening.
I understand that. Oh, now there's the wrap down. Thank you very much.
Right. So if there's anything you want to talk about that, from that. What
Well,
about the Boston
is it-
Marathon?
Wait a minute.
They were banning Russian and Belarusian runners from joining the Boston Marathon.
Wow.
Well, they don't even want to wear their outfits for the most part. A lot of the Russians, aren't they, avoiding it? Like they're
I
not
guess
wearing.
for fear of racial discrimination.
Well, I don't know about that, or just not
Got
very
dark again.
proud.
Because the light went on.
It just got dark again. I'll fix it in a second.
No problem.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry, I don't know what to ask about.
wait a
It's
second.
okay.
So
I'll tell you what happened.
I want to hear it.
Actually, we did hear it.
And you can
everyone.
watch this
Yay.
episode
To hear
to
it
see
again.
it. Yes, exactly. That's how it works.
Okay.
But yeah, anything that's
Got
in
it.
those words that you want to talk about, now is the time to do it.
Yeah. Good job, Kansas. Beating UNC in the NCAA. The college basketball tournament.
And that's a bummer that, well, I mean, bummer. Rest in peace, Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah.
It's really sad,
Yes.
right? And then both mothers in Seinfeld within 2 weeks.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's true. The
Who was
mother's
the
in
other mother?
Seinfeld. George Costanza.
George's mom died about a week and a half ago, and then Seinfeld's mom just died recently.
Oh, I didn't know
Oh,
Seinfeld.
man,
I mean,
that was my show.
Right.
I mean, no more parents. All the parents in Seinfeld are gone.
That's terrible. That's sad.
Yeah,
That's cool.
very
What about the
sad.
uncle? What about the uncle? There is a crazy uncle that we.
Oh,
Yeah, I think he's gone.
dead.
Uncle Leo. Uncle Leo.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know.
I
There's
don't
Uncle
know.
Leo. Hey, the light just shined. Yeah, it's Uncle Leo.
See, who knew you had an uncle named Leo?
The light just came on. Yeah, RIP all those. Mike Bossy was like a hockey legend. He died at 65, but the other guy from the Steelers, Dwayne Haskins, he was in South Florida and he got hit by a dump truck.
Walking on the
Yeah.
highway, right?
Something like that, yeah. Walking on the highway.
And wait, what about this skin that they found from the same time as the asteroid?
Isn't that crazy? Yeah, they found a fossil and skin that was still like pieces of skin that was on the fossil, like preserved 66 million years ago on the same day that the asteroid hit the dinosaurs. That is insane. They were able to mark the same day that the dinosaurs got hit.
Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah, they just found a fossil with the skin. And I don't know. They don't know what kind of dinosaur it was.
I wonder if the dinosaurs had a watch party that night.
I know. They're probably going crazy, doing coke and
Saying don't look up.
That's okay.
Some of them killed themselves, you know. Some of them were ready to kill themselves.
a lot of them were just like having parties, you know, just purging. The dinosaur, the great purge of the year 66.
I mean, it was
Wasn't that the
probably
big
like
thing
around.
theory?
It was probably dinosaurs. Like some dinosaurs were just like, something's coming. Oh, you're laughing, but something's coming.
I know. They probably had their own religion and everything. And they were like, once they saw the rock in the sky, they were like, I warned you about this.
Yeah.
The birds are like, we warned y'all, you know, and then the birds stayed alive.
Yeah.
Birds
Um,
man.
How did the birds stay alive? That's crazy.
None of that happened.
The crocodiles
Yeah.
went underwater. They were just like, oh, forget this.
You think roaches were bigger back then?
Yes.
They're probably larger too, right?
Horseshoe crabs were out too.
I think all those insects nowadays, that if they were around 6 million years ago, they would have been huge. Like, imagine a big ant like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Aw.
And the spiders that eat those bugs are always bigger.
You know,
So they must have been bigger than the bugs.
Like
all the
Florida,
bugs,
yeah.
Everyone that survived, they went to the meeting. Okay, that's why you check your emails. They went to the meeting and they survived.
Maybe some of them summoned the asteroid, like a big dinosaur cabal.
I don't know about the brain.
Like we're summoning this next segment. Uplifting animal news with ELAINE VARIO.
Hi guys. All right, I'm back at my desk. Doesn't mean I'm any more prepared than when I was at the garden.
Drink, drink,
Just so
drink.
you know. Okay. First stories. So they're both first two are videos that just hit my heart. One was a homeless dog with a pumpkin head. Okay, someone had tied a shoestring around the dog's neck when it was a puppy, and it grew.
Oh,
So, but he got saved. This lady spent the whole day trying to hunt him down, fixed him, kept him. He was only 10 months old, right? So if you see the pictures of before and after, if you go to this video, it's from We Love Animals on Facebook Watch. He's only 10 months old, and spoiler alert, his name was Gus. And the lady who took him loved him so much she kept him. So even though she was gonna give him up, it was a failed foster. I love failed fosters. I just do.
failed foster.
It's a failed foster. So, okay. The second story is about a silly, clumsy dog that inspired his dad to change his career. He was really smart, but really, I like this, easily distracted. So he couldn't be a regular, couldn't be a regular rescue dog. He rolled around in the snow.
EDD.
Yeah, for a dog, I don't know if they have ADD, but he had ADD. And he ended up being alert to avalanches. Like, so they're walking around in the snow, and he stopped short and saved his life.
He said, there's an avalanche. We need to go.
Yeah, he pointed with his nose and said, avalanche, that way I'm not going any further.
They pointed and said avalanche? It's like
Talking
avalanche.
dog. That's the news.
Yeah.
Okay, so now the guy does rescue work. He knows where the avalanches are, and he trained the dog with the rope toy to help drag people out of snow. So every time the dog he's sitting home, he finds a rope, the dog will bring the rope over to like, all right, let's play. But, and spoiler alert, the dog's name is Finn. Okay, and he's in Pity Nations. If anybody wants to see the video.
Oh, it's a pity.
Okay. It's a pity. Yeah, it looked like a pity mix. Okay, we got to do a cat story for all you cat people. It came from Pop Dish or Reddit. The woman was furious.
I don't know what my source is, but it's there.
That's it's there. But a woman was furious at her sister because she chose the cat as the flower boy instead of her daughter. So it was a big to-do, and she called her sister and said, what do you mean the cat's going to do it or not? And she's like, well, we always going to use the cat. I didn't even think of your daughter. Oops. I didn't think of your daughter. So I think in the end, and they wouldn't give me the cat's name. I'm sorry. She just kept saying boy cat, boy cat. But I think in the end they had a small wedding, and they let the cat bring the
No, that's what
flowers
the
in.
mother-in-law wanted, but they I think they went along with the original plan, which was the cat. The thing is also the sister was not involved in their life, and then
Yeah,
all
not
of a
in their
sudden
life.
she's like, my kid should be on the wedding, and it's like, why? And how do you pick which one
Yeah.
of three?
Yeah, you want them to be in the wedding, and you want them to be in your life now.
After
'Cause
this woman,
now you legit because you get married.
yeah, after the other woman was actively training a cat to be a flower person. So, I mean,
Exactly.
I'm sorry. You're calling in the middle of cat training. You can fuck yourself. Sorry. I mean,
it's okay.
She just
My
ran out of the
bad.
room, but it's okay. Sorry,
She didn't
sorry.
hear you. She didn't
you
hear
can
you.
uninvite yourself.
Yeah.
There.
Okay,
Yeah.
and the last story, okay, which is another dog story, but it looked like Mr. Cute. It's in the dodo. It's a picture of a dog driving a car, and he's caught by one of those speed clocks. So the guy went to court with the speeding ticket and tried to argue that he's not in the picture because the dog jumped up just at the time the speeding camera took the picture. So I thought he contested it.
It looked like the dog was driving.
Yes.
Wow.
So it looked like the dog was driving. He
Like
tried
a
to argue it.
maniac.
It looked like, driving real fast. So, again, they didn't give the dog's name. I think that was
To protect the innocent.
All right. But the picture looked kind of like Mr. Cute. I hate to say it. Looked like a palm on the loose. A palm on the tear.
Then I
Okay,
think
that
it
is
was
on-
speeding.
Yeah, you know how they are.
Humans covering for him.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, I see it now.
Yeah,
Wait, is this
right?
it? Is that it?
That's it. Right? Doesn't it look kind of like Mr. Cute?
Yeah.
Oh,
The dog got the ticket though, right? Not the person.
Well, the guy fought it, and then he ended up paying it. I don't know why he paid it.
It must have been a dog with that extra ear right here.
A
Dogs
Martian
have those
dog.
extra ears every now and then.
Martian dog, okay? It was a
And then
shapeshifter.
if you scroll up, it's just a whole bunch of dogs like
Driving.
Driving.
Look at that. Oh, that's so cute.
Oh my
There's a dog
god.
having coffee.
Yeah.
He's having coffee.
Oh, see?
So
Yeah, they do
precious.
think that. They do think. So those are my stories for the week. Okay, don't forget to drink whenever I have another tech issue.
Beautiful. That's the drinking game.
Ride or die, dog.
Which is why I have paper. Which is why I have paper and not try to scroll it. Sorry.
And now it's time for Tattle Tales. Where we
Oh, yeah.
sass our pets. What have they been up to this week?
Zelda's been really bad, snapping at my
Uh-oh.
mother.
Oh,
Oh.
no. Why? Because she's taking your attention? Like, what's that
Zelda's
about?
Super protective. Zelda's super protective of everyone. I mean, of me and Jamie, and she's so weird about humans. So she, mom even walked her, fed her, and gave her treats, which Zelda eventually started softening up.
Yeah, she licked my foot.
She licked her foot.
Aw.
That's a progress.
That's
Yeah.
progress.
Right, because before she bite it,
Or growl at
She
You
it.
just
just-
keeps barking,
Tasting you. She's just
barking
tasting
all
you.
the time.
Aw.
I wasn't looking at her, so
Zelda's like, I might be mad at you, but I still have a foot fetish.
Every Hollywood exec, I swear. Poor thing.
So like, so Zelda's like, she'll be all right.
Yeah, I home a bit my mother, but that was over food. So if it's only protection, as soon as your mom's feeding her, it should
Yeah.
mellow out. It should mellow out because then all of a sudden she realizes, ooh, I can't bite this person or I won't get that treat. So they're not stupid where it comes to food.
Right,
As
exactly.
the orange eater, Mr. Cute will tell you.
Aw.
Mr. Cute eats oranges.
Yeah, if you put one on the table and forget to peel it, he'll just sit looking at the table and then bark at you and then look at the table like, well, aren't you gonna have that orange that's over there? Because I really like a little. I really
Dogs
like
are
a
allowed
little
to have
piece.
oranges, right? They can't have apples or.
I
and,
look everything up. I look because he eats everything, so I
seeds.
look everything up. Yeah, seeds and apples and grapes. That's why we don't do too many grapes around here. He likes
Wow.
fruit. he only has 4 teeth, so there's not much. He can't open it himself.
Oh, poor baby. Yeah, Trixie likes citrus as well. She's obsessed with it.
She likes fruit in general.
Yeah.
I wonder what that's about. I wonder why they like citrus so much. Is it
I think
it's acidic?
Must be the
Maybe.
vitamins.
The tang.
and the smell. The smell is really wakes them
potent.
up.
Yeah. It is a very serious smell. Like you can smell it from pretty far away. So it could just be as simple as that. But I
It
know that
wakes
they have
him up.
very like limited taste buds. I don't know if because of it being so whatever tangy it like registers for them. I don't
Right.
know.
I don't
Bad
know.
vegan. I never saw Bad Vegan.
Oh, I recommend it. I saw it. Trixie got into some stuff this week. I'm trying to remember everything, but just taking panties to her bed to eat on.
Nice.
Dog fetishes. These dogs and their fetishes, I'm telling you.
Just like acting like it's
Weird.
totally normal and I'm the weirdo for being like, give me my panties back.
He licks. Mr. Cute steals Jeff's socks and licks his socks, so that's really gross too. I really hate that. Yes, I'm telling on him. Yes, I told on him. Yeah.
Look at Mitzi. Look at her. She's such a lady.
Mitzi's the only good animal in the group.
Yeah, no.
She
Oh,
is
wait a
funny,
minute.
Dave.
Wait a minute.
It's a radiator fetish.
Yeah, she does. Oh, look at her.
She said,
Likes
you
it hot.
bore me, Roberto. She just yawned at you, Roberto.
Oh, she wasn't happy about that comment.
No, she's too
I
good
have
at
a
kidding.
large bed. I have a large bed, and I've got to sleep in a space like this because they're all on me, and I can't move.
Yeah.
They're all on me, but literally on me.
Aw.
And then they fight for positioning. But Chandler
That's
gets it.
who does Christina have? She just has a fish, right?
Yeah,
And,
and a cat and a dog.
And a
May
cat, that's it. Cat that
and
kills
Vin.
everything.
Yeah,
I like Vin
Chugsy.
Diesel. Vin
That's-
Diesel.
Finn
Oh,
Diesel,
Finn.
yeah.
Finn Diesel. Even better.
Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Aw.
That's the fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The prophet.
It's a profit. Yeah, whatever color changes, right?
Mhm.
Color changes for whatever we want to vote on.
As a society.
Like a mood ring.
And now. We have a guest today that we'd all like to get to know.
Uh-oh.
You're on.
If you're comfortable, would you like to be interviewed as our guest?
Okay.
Yeah, she'll be all right. She'll be fine. All right. Ask
Okay,
the question.
Ma. Okay, Ma.
Yes, ma'am.
Roberto, your favorite kid?
He's one of them, yes.
Oh.
And there's only 2.
Total, or 2 favorites.
Okay.
It's
Her
50-50.
favorite. I'm her favorite.
Aw.
Does Roberto have a brother or a sister?
Sister.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
he's the
oldest.
favorite.
Says the sister
My
of a
two little
brother.
Japanese.
She said my 2 little Japanese kids.
They were born in Okinawa, Japan.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Oh.
They can wear the T-shirt, made in Japan.
You were born in Okinawa?
Yeah. Air
Oh my
Force.
goodness.
I was in
Oh,
the
well,
Air
like
Force
I
20
figured
years.
that you were in the Air Force.
20 years.
And his father was in the Air Force as well.
Okay.
They met in the Air
Aw.
Force. It was military love.
I got that. Wow. Okay. Well, I kind
My
of
dad
figured
was
that.
like,
When you said it
how old was
now.
that? He was 20,
Something.
18. Yeah, my dad was 4 years younger than my mom when they met.
Actually, he still is.
He's still, yeah, he's still,
It happens. That happens.
like, he was like 19, 20, and he was, he came all smooth and Dominican. He was like, hey, and it worked.
Exactly those lines.
That's what you get.
How you doing?
Yeah,
That's where you get it, right, Roberta?
yeah, exactly.
How you
Exactly.
doing? How you doing?
How you doing?
A couple years
Yeah,
later,
so
they had
Jay,
me
what-
with my sister.
Yeah. So Jay, what zodiac sign are you?
October Libra.
Very nice.
October
Just
19th.
wondering.
Yeah.
Level-headed.
They're
right?
both actually from New York, both of my mother and father. They're from the Bronx. Wait, no. What? Where'd y'all grow up?
Okay, about that.
Oh wait,
Okay.
Dad was born.
Here we go. Here we
No,
go.
No,
no,
Dad was
Here we
born in.
no, it's backward. Okay,
Okay, okay.
his dad was born in New York.
My biological father. She's married to my stepfather for 25 years, but my biological father.
Okay.
I married a Southern boy after. So his father was born in New York, raised in Puerto Rico. Most of the time, they're born in Puerto Rico, raised in New York, but this one was backwards. His father, his grandfather on the father's side is Puerto Rican, and the grandmother on the father's side is Dominican. With me, I was made in Dominican Republic, but deposited in New York City.
Okay. So you came the normal way.
Yeah, but
Made there, deposited here.
but she's not saying the full. Like my father's mother was Dominican and white, right?
English, Hamilton.
Really?
They're English, yeah.
English.
And my mother's parents are Dominican and Lebanese.
Up in
So you can cook.
Oh yeah, we Lebanese love lentils too.
Yeah, love it.
Mom cooks like lentil
That's
soup.
it.
Yeah,
I love lentils.
she just cooked a lot of empanadas, like a lot of empanadas just now.
Freshly
Ah.
baked.
Yeah, they're really good.
I understand you're Greek, and
Yes.
myself,
Well-
we went to Mykonos and Santorini, and we just went all to the local areas. We didn't want to be where the tourist area was. We like to go to the locals. Oh my God.
Uh-huh.
Baklava from Greece is very different than the baklava here. It's amazing. The food,
Yeah.
excellent.
That is true. That is true. Let me tell you something about Mykonos and Santorini. There is no place that is no longer that's not off the beaten track anymore.
Really?
Really?
That's sad.
No,
It was great.
no. Mykonos is so bad. Kathryn, it's so good that you don't go there.
Well, I
Really?
disagree, but
It's just too many people. You know what drinks are up to now? 25 euros a cocktail.
oh my God, that's more than New
25
York.
euros.
A cocktail.
We can't play my game over there.
And if you want to have you want to reserve a table, at the beach, it starts at 7,000 euros.
Wait, what?
Reserve a table?
Let me repeat myself.
Not drachmas?
Seven-
Dollars? I mean, euros is
And
basically
what is
dollars.
Dollars.
That's
What is that?
7,000 euros to be able to reserve and use like that, whatever that is.
Wow.
You get to take the table home.
Nope.
No, you
It's
don't
not
buy
even a
it.
good one.
You're barely renting it, and then you got to order stuff too. Yep. I don't know what's going to happen with the war because we're losing the Russians. You know, they got a lot of money.
Wow.
Well, they had a lot of money.
What cocktail in Santorini costs $25? Like, what's the most
No,
popular?
in Santorini it's cheaper. In Mykonos it's more expensive.
What kind of drinks do they drink?
Yeah, what kind of drink?
Like a
Anything.
Cosmo?
Mostly mixed, probably with a little bit of alcohol.
Anything.
Mykonos Michelob?
No, anything. I'm just a
Kamikazes.
cocktail will cost that much.
That's a
A,
popular.
a fruity drink, something that they have to actually mix.
Like, I
Like a
said,
vodka
mixed with
tonic
a little
wouldn't be
bit of-
as much. That would be
Ooh,
like
Kalamata
14 euros.
kamikaze? Kalamata kamikaze.
What is that?
I don't know, kamikaze with Kalamata olives?
Yeah, but that wouldn't go
That's a weird
That's
one.
vodka.
Yeah.
because kamikaze
Kamikaze?
martini would go with the Kalamata olives, sort of.
A feta fizz? I
Oh
don't know.
my God.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
worried about your
no,
bar.
no. One cheap food, the other liquor. No. No.
That's very sad.
Aw.
Yeah,
A Greek greyhound. Right?
That'll
now what's a
That'll be
greyhound?
vodka, grapefruit, and
Ooh, that's like a
Like,
mockingbird.
Greek olive oil. I don't know.
No,
Well, a beer,
I'm
a
out.
beer. Just to put this in perspective, a beer at Madison Square Garden is probably $18.
Yeah, that's Madison.
Just so you
Madison.
know.
Like the airport.
Well, now they're selling.
prices are that kind of high.
You can buy 3
Switzerland.
six-packs for that much.
And that
Not in Ma-
reminds
not in
me.
Ooh, that reminds me.
So if someone says a story, you say, ooh, that reminds me of a similar story or whatever subject that a past story might be.
Okay.
and then you have to tell a story about how it reminds you of that.
Okay, cool.
Good luck.
And the word to get started is ouzo.
Ouzo.
Oh, that reminds me. Oh, yes, ouzo brings back memories.
I don't even know what that.
No, it blocks
Painful.
out memories. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let me put it to you this way. Ooh, that reminds me. Ouzo, what it reminds me of is an ouzo hangover. And if you've ever had an ouzo hangover, you'll never, ever forget it.
And
Last one
I'm
of
sorry.
mine, August 26, 1993. But who remembers
Really? That's the last time you had ouzo on a calendar?
that I had an ouzo hangover?
No.
Let's get this
Is there-
correct.
Is there a drink called ouzo?
Oh my God, Jess, would you
Alcohol.
like to see it?
Sure.
It tastes like licorice. It's made of anise. Sambuca is the liqueur of it.
And that reminds me.
What now?
Ouzo hangover.
Where
How can
we bring you a
distinguish
completely
other
anonymous and
hangovers?
random couple's gripes and have you settle it.
I think she's not going to allow me.
What?
This is easy. I do this. Okay. Here's the difference between an ouzo hangover and any other kind of hangover. If you ever have a hangover, you know how the hammer does this in the morning? You know, just trying to like beat
You know how you wake up with a hammer to your head?
that one.
Yeah.
Ouzo is very different because it's the only one where the hammer's on the inside trying to get out.
Ouzo.
August 26, 1993.
That was
There you
settled
go.
this petty shit. And now this.
That was the day of the music.
You were
yeah.
there, Kathryn.
Ask mom.
Uh-oh.
What was that? Conspiracy corner?
What, that I was
No.
there?
No, you weren't quite there, but when we got home, that was the time when we kind of fell out of the car and Neil had just made the soup.
Soup?
And he said, oh my God, he took the keys away, wouldn't let me take the car later because he didn't know how I made it home. Up the hill.
I don't remember the
Rowena
soup.
crawled to the car. Rowena crawled to the car because she decided she had lost her ring. And this is a beach that has nothing but stones on it. So she crawled all the way to the car looking for her ring that she never had with her at the beach.
Oh my God.
That was quite
It's like, does anybody have any context on this? I feel like I kind of know what's going on, but there's no context.
I got pictures.
Okay, so it happened.
Okay.
And that was Ask Mom. Does anybody have a conspiracy?
Storage unit facilities are growing in your town. That's all I want to
Just
say.
watch how
That's
many
how you know
storage
there's-
facilities are growing in your town because
These
of
are good.
That's
vampires,
how you know
right?
vampires are around you.
They're
It's
living
because
in
of
them.
vampires or because people don't get rid of their stuff.
That's because they're
Vampires.
living in them.
Don't
Vampires are
vampires
hiding.
have big houses and
That's-
enough to house
They
other
don't
vampires?
need big houses. They can live in yours after they kill you.
Oh, that's
then what do
right.
they need the storage
We have
for?
too much stuff.
The storage is where their armies are growing. That's what the conspiracy.
How?
Conspiracy.
How?
You sound like a vampire lawyer right now. Like you're just like defending them.
Allegedly. Your Honor, my
Allegedly.
clients are under
Hey,
some
vampires
really
need
are.
negative
storage,
press.
just like other people.
Okay, so if I may paraphrase, so they're walking dead because they're vampires.
That's zombies.
Or flying.
Same, but they're still walking dead because they're dead,
Fine.
but they're not dead. They're vampires.
Right.
Okay. They suck your blood. They go in at night. They can't go out in the daytime, and they're building storage units to hide in there.
No, they're killing. They're masking.
I'm laughing
armies.
now, but when the vampires come, I won't be.
So Yeah, I get to say I told you so with my last breath.
Well, hopefully it'll be your last
Yeah.
eternal breath and they turn you into a vampire and we can live on forever. I don't know if I'd want that, but I do hope that Brad Pitt's
I
there.
do not want to live forever. Oh,
In
God.
eternal darkness.
Mr. Cute doesn't like vampires. I have to control him.
Oh my God, he's
Just-
so
Okay,
cute.
that's a
Elaine-
question. Would
Elaine's
anybody
already a
wanna-
vampire. That's why she's defending them. That's why the dog's barking at Elaine. He's already
He's
a
only
vampire.
got 4 teeth. They're vampire teeth. You seen his overbite, right? Come
Poor
here.
boy.
Aw, dog's
Seriously.
vampire.
The
Aw,
dog is
he's
a
so cute.
vampire. Sorry. I shouldn't be singing that
Maybe
either.
Matt knows.
Because Kurt Cobain was murdered.
I'm not gonna go there. Sign the thing to save the horses. That's what we're pushing.
Save the horses.
Save
Yeah,
the
they-
horses.
Save the
Yeah.
horses.
Vampire horses. That would be a thing.
You heard it here. I'm not sure what you heard, but you heard it
Horses.
here.
On this day in history, nothing was solved.
On this day in history, the psychedelic effects of LSD were discovered. And that's why nothing was solved.
Because everyone was already gone.
Yay!
I need
Oh,
to
I was supposed to say
reiterate, we may all still be on our first acid trip, and this is what the adults warned us about.
Nope.
No,
And nothing was solved.
fair
No.
enough.
Wait, is
It's
that
just
true though? On this
Elaine.
day?
Yeah.
Like right before Easter?
Yep.
Maybe Easter moves around a little bit, you know.
Well, the last time I
Yeah,
did hallucinogenics, it was on, or hallucinogens, it was on Easter, 2008.
Hallucinogenics. the
Hallucinogens.
study of hallucinogens.
That's what I was doing. I was
Greatest
doing science.
Easter egg hunt in
It was for
history.
science.
It was religious. It was a religious experience. Yes.
Yeah.
It started off because they were doing an egg hunt, and then they opened the egg, and then they just took whatever was inside the egg, and they started tripping.
Yeah.
It was probably like a toad inside the egg, and they whipped it.
That's not my dog, right?
It's my
Sounds like a
dog.
conspiracy. How
You're
that
the only
even
one with the dog.
Trixie's in the Illuminati and
makes
she
that
doesn't
kind
want
of
anyone to
noise.
know.
happened?
She's very
Zelda's
upset. She's like,
dog.
let them know who killed Kurt, but also stop talking about the zombies and the vampires because that's my shit. Sorry,
Zelda's
that's my
part of
thing. My bad.
Good thing. Zelda's part of the Fourth Reich, I guess.
Oh no, I hope not.
She always sleeps in the, like
That's
the
terrible. Poor puppy.
Boston.
She needs an exorcism. All right, guys, this has been the Kathryn Dunn Show. You've been amazing. Check out Supreme Bars tomorrow.
Yes, Supreme Bars tomorrow over at Wonderville, 1186 Broadway. And it's going to be an amazing hip hop competition, artist freestyle battle with the producer beat battle. And the topics this month will be Easter and Mardi Gras and 420 and celebrities who are Aries Taurus. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Love it.
A lot of them.
If you're doing your nails and you're using Maniology, use TKDS 10 at checkout so you can get 10% off your Maniology. I think that's everything.
What's that number again?
TKDS 10, TKDS 10, as in the Kathryn Dunn Show 10. Send your love to Woodstock. Send your love to these horses you need to save. Kurt Cobain was murdered, and you should gather. I'll tell you more about when and where, but it should happen. In July. I'm saying it now. I'm teasing it now, guys, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. All right. This has been the Kathryn Dunn Show. I think that's everything.
And nothing was solved.
No.
Ah.